interesting details about myself. I would say that I'm a fighter. I don't give up easily. I most of the time accomplish my dreams. I make them come true with God's help. Um, I'm also the leader for the children's ministry in my church. That's been a huge challenge for me because basically I've had to rearrange the ministry from the beginning, and I'm still working on it, but we've come a long way. And obviously, none of this I could ever get it done without my God. Um, he's always by me. He's the one that gives me strength. He's the one that gives me the wisdom to get the courage that I need and continue each day. Where do I get most of my recipes? I get them either from family, the internet, or books. How do I put my little twist to them? I like to sometimes try either taking out ingredients or adding extra ingredients, extra flavorings. I love almond extract on them, most of my things, or combining them to see what I get out of them. What's my end result? How would I rate my skill levels? I would say that baking, I'm an expert. In decorating, average going into expert. And in pastries, I would say I'm an average. How do I rate my decorating skills under time constraint? I would say that I get it pretty much done quickly. Um, am I satisfied with the end result? Yes, most of the time I am. In my opinion, what makes a great baker, I would have to say that it's someone that has a passion for baking, someone that is willing to overcome any obstacle, and that you have that talent inside you. You were born with it, regardless whether you went to culinary school for it or not, you have it in you. And to me, that's what makes a great baker. What makes a bad baker? I would say that a bad baker is a person that doesn't have the patience to deal with any obstacle that comes in their way. If they can't come up with something and they don't have the idea or the ability to just overcome it or look for help, to me, that's a bad baker because if they don't have it in them, they're not going to be able to come up with a final result, which it should be a really good result. How would I handle baker fire challenges? Um, I would say that I would pay close attention to them. I would look at what their weaknesses are and learn from them, and that way that would help me strengthen myself and my skills and help me be ahead of them. How would I work in teams? I think that if we all do teamwork, if we are a team and we do teamwork, we should be able to do a great job because three or four heads are better than one. And if we all put our techniques and our creativity to work together, we can accomplish a huge, huge cake. And it should be outrageous. How would I describe my strength and my weaknesses? Um, I think that my strength is my God because He's the one that supports me all the time. He's the one that lifts me up when I am down. He is the one that makes me feel that I can continue no matter what. My weaknesses, I have to learn how to rely more on people. So working in a team, it's not that I don't like working with them, but it's kind of hard for me because I'm a perfectionist. So having to depend on somebody else to do something and thinking that they might do it wrong, and that way we will be behind or not be able to do the job correctly, that will really bring me down and bother me. So I think that's my weakness right there, relying on other people. What kind of role I usually play in groups? I usually play the leader role with the people I socialize. Am I a competitor in nature? Sometimes I am. Um, I think that in order to be on the show, you should have the guts and the willingness to fight and to give it all you've got. You should have pretty average to expert experience, I would think. Um, and I believe I have it. So I want to fight to be on this series. Will I be competitive if I'm up against other contestants? Yes, I will. What will I do in order to win the final cash prize? I would play clean. I don't like to play dirty, but I will give it the best that I've got, and I will fight till the end. Am I good or better competing with a team or head to head? I prefer working in teams, but if I have to compete head to head, I would. Is it easy for me to work with people I don't like? I would say it's hard, it's challenging because it's not always easy to tolerate that person, and nonetheless, working with them doesn't make it any easier. But if they were on my team in order to succeed and reach my final goal, I guess I would put my feelings aside and work together as a team, as teammates, to accomplish the final goal. What type of competitor am I? I would like to consider myself to be a sweetheart. How do I handle stressful situations? Most of the times, the way I handle stressful situations is by praying. I like to pray so I can calm myself down and go back to my normal self. What does baking and cake decorating mean to me? They mean everything. It's my passion, it's my dream. I dream about it. I dream of making all these elaborate cakes, all these new techniques that I don't know, but I'm going to know. I dream about becoming the best baker, about having my bakery, about people wanting to come to me for their cakes. I just love it. That's my world, that's my time, and it's where I escape to when I'm making my cakes. Have they helped me through tough situations? Yes, they have. Last year, my husband was injured at work and he was out of work for about 4 to 5 months. And I only have a part time, so financially we were hurting. But thank God that he sent me all these huge customers with big orders. And thanks to those cakes, they helped me pay my bills. Why do I want to be on the show? Well, I would love to be on the show so I can be known. The word can get out there and people can know me. Also, that would be a step closer for me to accomplishing my dream of owning my own bakery. And also, I want to give my kids a better future than what I had. I want to give them what I never had. Why should you pick me to be on the series? I would like a shot. I want to show people what I know. It would help me with exposure and experience, and it would also open a door for a better future for my children and I, for my family. What do I have that the other contestants don't have? I have the grace of God over me. At the beginning of the year, God gave me a powerful word that He was preparing me for a very successful business, and I truly believe that this is the door that He's using for that dream to come true. So that's what I have that the other competitors don't have. Thank you. See you soon.